Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller prospecting with my squeaky chair. How's everyone going? How's everyone doing? Let me see, I'm gonna catch up on chat a little bit. Say some highs and stuff like that. What's up, John Castanda? Uh-oh. Got my speakers on. I was watching Richard Sherwood put my speakers on. What's up, Kevin? HD Shovelhead, Keith and Win. Tony, Jason G, Chris Lilly. Yes, I ship, and you asked earlier, and I'll put it in there in case anyone's asking. I ship anywhere. When I do my giveaways, I make sure I add into the cost shipping to anywhere. Which seems to be, whenever I do that, I get more wins in Australia than anywhere else, it seems. I don't know where. Australia has a lot of my stuff now. So. William Wong, how's it going? Just checking up, then we'll. Yeah, socks are good for TP when you run out. Hey, Rod Dupree. Gibby's Treasures, what's up? Hey, Richard. So I leave your live stream and you come to my live stream. Reg Lab, what's up? Mark Miller. Oh, Mark Miller, y'all win too. Anyone that's in the live show can win. Just not the pay dirt. Here, I'll post the thing here. Just go to that hidden video and leave a comment. And at the end of the show, or close to the end of the show, I'll pull some names out of those comments. Anyone that's here can win. Hey, Joel Jeffrey, Justin Preet, Bryce, how's it going? All right, all caught up on chat. Yeah, earlier in chat they were talking about their stores are running out of TP, and someone commented that they have lots of socks to make up for that. So, hey, Kevin, you. Australian Gold Hunters. No, I have it favorited in my. I have an app that keeps track of all my TV shows to watch. I have it on there, but I can't ever get it on the things I use to watch TV with. So, no numbers, Justin. I gave up on those numbers. Hey, Robert. Another Robert. So I just posted a link. Go to that link, leave a comment on that video, and later on tonight, I'll pull 3 names out of whoever comments to win one of 3 mystery envelopes. All the envelopes, as always, have either copper, silver, or gold in them. And as always, YouTube or any of its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway. Yada, yada, yada. This is solely on me. You must be of legal age or be able to enter the giveaways. All that stuff. Hey, Daniel. Hey, Gregory Littleton. So, and I saw someone ask earlier why there's a Canadian banner in the thumbnail or a Canadian flag in the thumbnail. And the reason for that is this month's Patreon rewards all have something to do with Canada. Last month was all US, and this month is all Canada. Celebrate our northern neighbors. Hey, Robinson Prospecting. Daniel Hatherley. So that's why we have the Canadian flag in that thumbnail. Just, I figured, give y'all a little mystery as to what the envelopes are this month. And also for tonight's Patreon rewards, I'm giving away these. We got 3 bags of Miller Prospecting, and these are the 6-ounce bags. Usually I give away 1 of these and 2 of the small bags, but I'm gonna give away 3 big bags this month. And not only just because I've been getting a lot more Patreon members, but I've decided to change up my tier rewards for $50 and $100 members, because a lot of people join just to get these bags of pay dirt for a month or 2. And I thought they were lacking in gold. They need more gold. So I'm burning through all my supplies, and then we're going to change it up. So next month, anyone who, or actually this month, anyone who in March who is a $50 or $100 member for my Patreon will get more gold in their bags. Currently, I think the 3-ounce bag was 1/8 of a gram, and the bonus bag was 3 times that, and the 6-ounce bags were 1/2 a gram with 3 times that. But I'm gonna be changing that. From now on, the 3-ounce bags will have a 1/4 gram minimum, and the bonus will be double that. And the 6-ounce bags will be 3/4 of a gram gold, and double that for the bonus bag. So you're guaranteed to get more gold if you're a Patreon member on the $50 or $100 tiers. And also, I was thinking that it was kind of unfair that I was doing giveaways and giving away the pay dirt. So I'd make up a batch of 10, and then I would give away some of those bags on these giveaways. And, you know, if one of y'all won, if a Patreon member who wasn't a $50 member won the bonus bag, it was trying to taking away from a $50 member's chance. So I will be making exclusive bonus bags just for Patreon giveaways. And I haven't figured out what those are going to be yet, though. But that'll be next month. And I will be making a post on Patreon. So yeah, I'm sure gold will drop down a little bit. But that's the thing about gold. It's always going up and down. So you just got to buy it when it's cheap and sell it when it's high. So, or hoard it and hope that when your days are over and your kids inherit your gold, that the price is high. Hey, Josh Moynihan. Hey, DJ. Hey, Brian Bolger. So yeah, so the bags I'm giving away tonight have a minimum of 1/2 a gram of gold each, and if it's a bonus bag, it'll have 1.5 grams of gold. Plus a little bit more because the pay dirt I use, obviously there's no pay dirt where I'm at, so I have to get my pay dirt shipped into me to rebag, and the pay dirt I get has flour gold in it, and so I don't add flour gold to it, so any flour gold you find is a bonus. Hey, Gary and Doris. Josh Ortiz. Hey, Enrique. Joseph Richard. Mountain of Coin. How's it going? And I'm going to say this, and I say this in all my live shows. I'm going to try and keep this stream not too long, so we'll see how that goes. I made sure I didn't plug in my computer, so once my computer dies, this show's over. Hey, Flower Gold Wizards. Hey, Dave Watson. Well, if you're non-US, it seems you have a better chance of winning my giveaways than anyone else. Every time I do a giveaway, I go, okay, I'm going to go print some labels. And every time, 16 bucks, 16 bucks, 16 bucks. So, but yeah, I'll be making a post on Patreon about the increasing the tiers, rewards for the $50 and $100 members. I just thought they were lacking. So, I mean, I know people that join the 50 and 190% of the reason they're doing it is to get one of these bags of pay dirt. So the least I can do is add more gold, you know. And you're out now with Dave Watson. So Sherwood, what were you panning out? Was that bucket? Was it that LM bucket you got in today? I saw your video. You got a bucket in. Go make sure everything is set up to Josh Ortiz, you got marked as spam, but I fixed that, so your comment. All right. Hey, Andrew O'Neill. Yeah, the Belmont. Hey, Brian. If it comes in an envelope, it's pretty much the same price if I ship it US or non. That's why I do so much of my stuff with envelopes, because I hate giving USPS or the United States Post Office all my money. So it's one of the things that I really work on when I do rewards, giveaways, and things like that, is to keep postage down, because then that means I can spend more money on the giveaway. You know, I've messed up a few times. You know, Christmas was $500 in shipping just in my Christmas giveaway, and I wish I wouldn't have done that. I would have been better off just giving away the gold and let people buy their dirt themselves instead of spending an extra $4 per package shipping. But it was good. Mark Miller, everyone's subscribing to you because your last name is Miller, so that's why. Sure, what you saw the other reviewer do the vulture, huh? You just found some big gold in there. It depends. I've gotten some vulture in Belmont because I've done a few where I haven't reviewed them, and it really just depends. Most of it's under 10 mesh, but you never know. You never know with you know, I don't want to say anything, but you know, you never know about all reviews, so. What's a can flower gold wizard? And Jackie Scott. Yeah, if anyone wants to watch any of Jackie Scott's Opal stuff, go to his channel. Yeah, Miller prospecting bags just add dirt. Well, I mean, not for the U.S., but you know, I don't mind. There's just such a huge difference. If you ship a 3-ounce bag of pay dirt to pretty much anyone in the U.S., it costs $3.18 to $3.43, somewhere around there. But if I ship it to Australia or Britain or any of these other places, it's $16 to $23, and it's just ridiculous. Like I said, I got a lot of Patreon members that are overseas, and I get a lot of giveaways. So I have no idea what CAN is. I'm not good with like acronyms and all these things. My kids send them to me all the time. They're always like TBGG, and I'm like, I have no idea what y'all are talking about. I'd watch you crash your tractor trailer. Watch you back up into a pole. I have to go check that out, Flower Wizard. Oh, okay. I know what you're talking about now. I'm really behind on my video watching, but I remember seeing something about it. Yeah. Hey, Murray. Didn't say hi to you. Yeah, I'm curious to see what David Goldbay's new product's going to be. Thank you, Chris. Yeah, I figured it out. I didn't remember that's what he called his can. So, this little tip jar. Yeah, I'm not giving away all my gold. I have to sell my gold, put it in my pay dirt, and do it for my giveaways. You know. Hey, Hadley. Hey, Orange Crush. Yeah, Gold Bay rocks. So, I have a video coming out Saturday where it's my top 10 ROIs of 2019. And Gold Bay's on there. So. Well, thank you, Joseph. Hey, Rebel Dog. Hey, Beefy Prepper. Let me see how many people we got in here. We'll start getting ready to do a giveaway and stuff. Make sure all the comments are in. Oh, let me post in there. Oh, I haven't posted. That's probably why. I'm too busy talking. So just posted a link. Make sure you go to that link and leave a comment. Just one comment. So I can pull your name and you can win a mystery envelope tonight. 3 envelopes. They could have either copper, silver, or gold just for being in a live show. Yeah, the thing I like about Gold Bay is, you know, I've gotten higher ROIs from other sellers. There's faster shipping. There's all kinds of things. But he's been doing this for 20 years. And he's been consistently good. And that's really hard. I mean, I've been doing this for 5 or 6 years, panning pay dirt, you know, mailbox mining, whatever you want to call it. And there's a lot of companies that start out really, really good, where you buy it and you're getting 90%, 100% ROIs, and you're like, oh my God, this is so good. 3 months later, you're like, I got 80% ROI. 3 months later, I got 70%. Then 3 months later, 60 and 50. And, you know, they just keep going down and down and in big chunks and quick, you know. I think earlier this year, or maybe late last year, I reviewed a couple of my best ROIs from previously, and some of them just really didn't stack up, you know. So, but Gold Bay has consistently always had a 75% ROI or better for 20 years. So, I know for the last 6 for a fact. So, yeah, Gold Bay's one of the tops. I mean, I know a lot of people don't like them. I mean, which is weird. I get some people that say they don't like them because they every time they get it, if they ordered a gram bag, they get exactly like 1.01 grams. But he's got to make money. He can't make every bag 1.8 or 1.9. But he's the only person I've ever heard of some really big scores with Gold Bay. I know someone who bought a 1 gram bag that recovered over 3 grams, and I know someone that bought a 3 gram bag that recovered over 7 grams. And that's just, you don't get that from anyone else. I've never heard of anyone buying a 3 gram bag from anyone but Gold Bay and finding, more than 4 or 5 grams. Yeah, like I said, you prefer Kenai over Gold Bay. Yeah, there's some people, and I don't fault them. I love Kenai too. I love Tom's Gold Dirt. There's a couple really good sellers, but we'll see which ones are around in 20 years. Gold Bay's been there for 20 years. Well, Rod Dupree, that sucks. You got to hit him up on Facebook. That's the best way to get him, is get him on Facebook, chat. Brian Stevens, yeah, there's not too many UK sellers that you probably don't know about. eBay's a good place to look for them. Unfortunately, I reviewed a couple of the UK ones, and they weren't that good, and I didn't calculate in the shipping. So, hey, Kathy Selvin, good to see you. It's been a while. Hope you're feeling okay. Hey, Scott LeMay. Hey, JP Lons and more. Again, just said hi to you in the other live stream. Hey, Neil Olson. Yeah, with Gold Bay, you're better off calling them or Facebooking them. That's the only I've emailed them before and not gotten a reply for a week, and then I just go on Facebook, which I hate going on Facebook, but so make sure I just left a comment. Make sure you go to that link and leave a comment so we can pull some names at the end of the show. And you can win one of 3 mystery envelopes that have either copper, silver, or gold in them. And for my Patreon members, anyone that missed it, I will repeat all my spiel that I did at the beginning. We're giving away 3 bags of pay dirt. These are all the 6-ounce bags of pay dirt. These are Patreon only. There's 3 bags of pay dirt. They all have a minimum of 0.5 gram of gold. If it's a bonus bag, you get 1.5 grams. And as I said earlier in the show, I'm going to be changing my tier rewards for my $50 and $100 members. I thought they just weren't getting enough gold for being, I know a lot of people join the 50 just to get one of these bags of pay dirt for a month or 2. So I'm going to be upping them. It used to be 1/8 gram minimum and 0.5 gram minimum. And I'll be changing that to 1/4 gram minimum and 3/4 gram minimum. So if you get the $50 tier, you'll get a minimum of 1/4 gram of gold, and the bonus bag will be double that. If you're a $100 member, it will be 3/4 gram minimum, and the bonus bag will be 1.5 grams. So, hey, Jackie Scott, yeah, I'm never on Facebook. I don't think I've made a post on Facebook in years. I don't know. I've got like 1 picture on there. I just have such a hard time with Facebook and Instagram and all those things. I have a hard enough time just turning on my computer editing videos. And yeah, everyone make sure you say hi to Kathy. I hope you got to catch the video of the live show giveaway, Kathy. I emailed you and then I sent you a package. So 805 gold prospecting. Well, I expect to see you on the 10th. If you're late, I'm going to get mad. I like that one, Robert. There's more pickers when you're 4 years old. That's right. And you got tiny fingers. It's a lot easier. You don't even have Facebook. The only reason I have Facebook is just because of this YouTube channel. If I didn't have this YouTube channel, I would probably never went back to Facebook. My daughter set up my Facebook like 8 years ago or something like that. And I was just like, okay. Just never touched it. Hey, Stephen LeBlanc, Dave B. All right, just posted a link again. Make sure you all go over there and leave a comment on that video so I can give you all some free stuff. If you're, let me make sure all the comments are getting approved. All right, Shane Snyder, didn't see you, but I saw your comment got spammed, but I fixed that. So we're going to, before it gets too late, let's just do the Patreon giveaway. We'll do that real quick. So I am going to shrink my mug, my ugly mug. Let me just say it because we were all thinking it, so I'm just going to say it. All right. So there we go. Now let's do some giveaway. So I have everyone's name. If you're a Patreon member in February. This doesn't count if you're a Patreon member, if you joined in March, or if you quit in January. These are only people who are a Patreon member in February. So, and again, I have 3 bags of pay dirt to give away tonight. All of them have a minimum of 0.5 grams of gold that I've added, and they also have flour gold that I didn't add, so that's all a bonus. 1 bag out of 10, and I'm down to 6. So these 3 and then 3 for next month. One of these could be a bonus bag with 3 times as much gold. So let's go. Well, Jackie Scott, all the packages went out the day before yesterday. So hopefully they'll tell me whoever found the opal. I know who got the opal, just because it was really hard to disguise in the packaging, but I'm not going to say it. I'll wait till someone comes out and says it. All right, let's do first name. Pick a random name. There we go. Here, we'll scroll to the middle. There we go. So Greg R. I should write this down. I never write it down. I have to wait till the end of the show to watch the video again. But okay, so there you go. Greg R. You won bag number 1. I will put it to the side so I remember which bags are in order. Bag 2 is going to Michael S. So Michael S., you got bag number 2. Thank you for being a Patreon member, both of you. And thank everyone for being a Patreon member. I appreciate it more than y'all could know. And bag number 3 going to Terrence G. So Terrence G., thank you for being a Patreon member. Thank you everyone for being a Patreon member. And we still have to do the random comment picker, but we'll do that in a little bit. I'm not going to rush into that. So I'm going to let y'all look at my mug some more. There you go. So congrats to all of you who won. And as always, thank you everyone who helps me out with my Patreon channel. It really does mean a lot to me. And it really does keep this channel going, you know. Kathy Selvin, yeah, painkillers will make you misspell a lot. They're about to cut me off of my painkillers. They told me I've been on them too long. So 10 years, they said that's enough. So they're about to put me on some new experimental drugs. That'll be fun. One of the side effects is you have night terrors. So I'm excited about that. I've told my kids if I wake up in the middle of the night screaming just to ignore me, you know. Mary Kimball, make sure you leave a comment on the other video before you run off. There, I'm posting a link to it. So you can still win. No. I don't, they prescribe them for me. I don't usually take them every day, though. Some days I don't get out of my house, so I take them. I just go lay down and take naps more. So, or if I know I'm gonna be driving, I don't take them. I know, Keith. I wish I was still married. I would take them if I was still married, just so I could have the night terrors and freak my life out. Then it'd be worth it. Kids, they don't like that too much. Yeah, they're thinking about doing another surgery on my knee again. There's something messed up with it. Yeah. Yeah, that's what I told him. I have bad dreams as it is, Divorced. I don't get to see my kids that often, I was like, I'm about to go to the typical dad schedule where I only get my kids every other weekend, which is going to really suck. Because right now I get them 3 days a week, which is really awesome. I only have to suck it up for 4 days till I see them. But I think next month or the month after that, we're switching to a 2 days every other week, which is going to really suck. Yeah, I've tried herbals and all those things, Reg Lab. My mom's really big into those. She always tells me different things to take. But they're putting me on low dose naltrexone, which means I can't drink a lot now. I don't really drink anyway, but what if I want to start drinking? I can't, so. Hey, Joseph Richard. The orange envelopes were just bonuses. My buddy John told me he wanted to send some stuff out. I told him okay. So I sent him the shipping labels and told him just to mail them out. So he mailed y'all whatever he wanted to mail y'all. So I didn't get one, which was kind of upsetting. I should have put my name in there for the labels and he probably wouldn't have noticed. So I don't even know exactly what was in them. I think he said there was a bill and 2 coins. The coins I know, I've had a couple people ask me if they're real gold. They're not real gold. So the 2 coins are replicas of a gold coin. There's a old Mexican coin called a Maximilian, which is a really cool coin. It's a gold coin. And those are replicas of them. So man, that sucks, Brian Stevens. Yeah, I've had both knees replaced, and they're about to go back in on my right knee because they messed something up. But if you listen to them, it's me messing it up, though. It was my fault. I didn't do enough rehab or something like that. I don't know. And that's not even talking about I got bad scar tissue on the right one, so I'm gonna have to tell them to fix that too while they're in it. Reg Lab. That's my mom's cure for everything. Brian Bolger, man. Yeah, see, I won't let him touch my back. I told him no surgery on the back. I get injections in my back every 2 or 3 months, and next time they want to go in and burn all the nerves in my spine. So I told him I might let him do that. But we'll see. I think, yeah, John, I think everyone got the same envelopes. So, but I'm not sure. So I'm going to post one more time a link to my hidden video. Make sure you go there, leave a comment. So, yeah, I've told John a couple times. Everyone said thank you, and I've forwarded a couple of, or copy pasted a couple of the comments I've gotten. So, Jack Daniels. I used to drink a lot of that when I was younger. But then again, when I was younger, I used to drink a lot of pretty much anything. So, I tended to prefer vodka, though. I could just drink more of it. You know, much easier to disguise vodka. Yeah, Josh Ortiz. Yeah, spinal stuff. My uncle had spinal surgery when he was 21, and he ended up having 18 surgeries on his spine after that, and he was worse off after all of them. So, yeah, Brian Bolger, I'm not keen on getting anything burned in my spine, but you know, it's one of the things when you go see certain doctors, you know, they'll tell you if you don't do what they say, they're gonna not help you anymore. So I just keep pushing it off, but we'll see. No, Kevin, you have never had that vodka. I hate to say it, but when I used to drink a lot, I used to be a snob. So I worked in bars. I was a bartender, so 99% of the booze I drank was free. So I'm not going to drink cheap stuff when it's free. And then you go to bars where you know your friends work because you're a bartender. So everyone you know is a bartender or a waitress or a waiter. So, you know, you all tend to drink a lot for free. Hey, Walt Chapman. Yeah, Hadley. Well, the problem when you go to pain specialists is they tend to be a revolving door of doctors and doctor assistants because it's a lot of work. I mean, they work those people to death. So every time you get someone new, they're like, "Oh, hey, we're gonna try this on you." It's like, "Oh God, I hope you're gone by the time I come back for my next visit." So. All right, last time, posting a comment. Make sure you go to that link, leave a comment. I'm going to go check it out, and we're going to give away some envelopes because I see, my computer's not totally dead yet. Let me see. Make sure all the comments are getting approved. Today it's been catching a lot of spam. YouTube must be changing up stuff. And again, later tonight or tomorrow, I will be making a post on Patreon about an update to my tier rewards for my $50 and $100 members. So if you're a Patreon member, you'll see that. If you're not a Patreon member, it'll be public, so you can see that too. So you can always subscribe to my Patreon channel at patreon.com, Miller Prospecting. Most of my posts I put on there aren't private, so I never really saw a purpose for that. Most people that are joining my Patreon aren't there for secret videos or anything like that. I do post some secret ones every once in a while, but not too often. Yeah, that's the problem. so few pain doctors, you know, because they work them to death. I mean, sadly, with the epidemic this country's going through, there's more people that are in pain than there used to be, you know. 10 years ago, I'd go to my doctor and they would, you know, I could just go to my general doctor and he would, oh, you know, here you go. Now you have to go jump through hoops to go see someone because everyone off the street is going in there trying to get something so they can sell it. So 805 Gold Prospering. What's the highest a Patreon member can donate? It allows you to, I think you can set your own price, but my highest tier is $100. So I don't think anyone should give me more than that. You know, if you ask me, I don't think anyone should give me more than $5, but you know, someone smarter than me suggested I put different tiers on there because originally I was just going to have a $5 tier. And, you know, but someone suggested, someone much smarter than me said, you know, do that, you know. Because as y'all know, I was probably the last person to put a Patreon up. I mean, there were people up with 100 subscribers that have Patreon pages, you know. I was at 5,000 or 6,000 before I put my Patreon page up, you know. Hey, Teresa. Teresa, while you're here, you need to email me your address. Watch last Saturday's live show, the surprise giveaway. Because I pulled your name. I'm almost 99% positive I have an envelope sitting over there for you, waiting for you to email me so I can mail it off to you. So, thank you, Robert. I know I have great content. No, I'm just serious. I have, you know, I just make videos. People for weird reasons like them, so. Reg Lab, yeah. That's what it's about. They just feed you in, feed you out, you know, but. All right, has everyone left a comment? Let me post it one last time. Even though I think I've said I'm going to post it one last time a dozen times now. Make sure you go to that link and leave a comment, everybody. And Jackie Scott, email me to remind me to subscribe to you because I'll forget. As soon as this show's over, I got to go talk to my kids and eat something. So I will probably forget. And I got your last email, Jackie, and I will reply to that tonight or tomorrow. So Stephen Blanc. See, he's a bit warped. That's why he watches my videos. So. Yeah, Teresa, it was Saturdays. It was I forget what it was listed at, but it's got a pink thumbnail. You can't miss it. It was last Saturday. But make sure you watch it, so that way I get my penny from YouTube too. So, hey, you're a scum. All right, so everyone got their names in. Everyone left their comments. Not here, but on the hidden video. Oh, I have short-term memory loss, long-term memory loss, medium memory loss. You know, very wild youth, you know. I started smoking at I started chewing tobacco when I was 12. Started smoking at 14 and started doing other things at about 15, so. Gave all that up, though, about 15 years ago. So 16 years almost. So. Hey, Donald Bentley, in case I didn't. All right. What's a memory? Hey, Anthony Hallbrook. How you doing? I'm sorry to hear that. Make sure, Anthony, you go over here. I just posted a comment. Make sure you go to that link and leave a comment. Got about 2 minutes. Then I'm going to do a drawing for mystery envelopes. And just in case anyone's asked, tier rewards did go out. I forgot to mention that. Tier rewards went out. The envelopes went out 2 days ago. And if you were a $50 or $100 member, those all went out yesterday. So everyone should be getting their stuff in by Monday. Unless you're overseas. If you're in Australia or Great Britain, it'll take a little bit. And as I said earlier, the reason for the thumbnail having a Canadian flag in it is if you're a copper or silver tier member, it's all Canadian. Something to do with Canada. Last month's tier rewards had something to do with the US. This month we're going to do Canada. So well, I didn't chew. I actually did dip, which is just as bad. But, you know, you're a kid. You don't know any better. Made me really sick for a while, but, you know, all the other kids were doing it. So it was kind of like, okay. I mean, just like all the other kids were smoking, it made me sick for the longest time. Yeah, and I love Canada, too. Yeah. All the good gold's in Canada. So. Oh, no problem, CJ. It filters out the duplicate comments. Thank you, Jackie Scott. Well, all right, Josh. Since you're leaving, let's just go do the draw. All right, let me shrink down my mug, then we're going to get it on the way. There we go. My new comment picker. I like this one. Not as many ads, so... let's just refresh it. $72 comments. That looks about right, huh? Yep, looks about right. There you go. Let's pick envelopes. 3 mystery envelopes. They can either have copper, silver, or gold in them. So, number 1, Charlie Brown. Thank you. I love my videos too. Hate making them, hate editing them, but I don't like watching them either, but I like the gold I find in some of the videos, so thank you. Number 2, William Isaacs. Everyone is a winner with Miller Prospecting. Well, you're definitely a winner, so. And the last one, Jackie Scott. So Jackie Scott, you get number 3. So, you're a winner. Make sure you email me so I can send those off to you. As always, you have 30 days to collect your prize. If after 30 days you don't, I give it to my kids. So I just bought my kids some little treasure boxes so they can start taking the stuff that y'all don't take. So make sure you send me an email. I will post my email here. Make sure I spelled it right. So make sure you email me there, dylan@millerprospecting.com, so I can give you your prizes, send them off to you. You have 30 days to collect them. As always, YouTuber, its affiliates have nothing to do with this giveaway. And if you want to be in the next month's drawing for the pay dirt, and it will be different pay dirt next month. It'll be the same dirt, there's different gold amounts in it. But actually next month, it'll still be, I think next month will be 3 bags just like this one, where each one of those bags had a half a gram. The bonus bag has 3 times that. So make sure you check out my Patreon page at patreon.com/Miller Prospecting if you want to be in one of these giveaways. So, all right, Josh Ortiz, have fun in the building with no reception. Hey, DC firefighter. I think every time you come in here, you're late. No, seriously. That's why you can't have these notifications. You can't be worried about notifications. Just like me, I set my notifications all the time on my phone. And then I look at my phone, it's like, oh, I was supposed to be somewhere 4 hours ago. That's why you just got to keep checking out my channel. So like every 5 minutes, just go to my channel. Just go to my channel and see, oh, he's going to be on in 24 hours. Oh, he's going to be on in 23 hours and 55 minutes. You know, congrats to everyone who won. And as always, thank y'all very much for being Patreon members. Thank you for watching my videos. And thank you for watching my live shows. Only 17 likes? Man, what's wrong with you people? I don't worry about the likes or stuff like that. Thank you, Stephen LeBlanc. Outlaw Dot. Yeah, let DC burn and get here early. All right, Anthony Hallbrook. I did message you on Patreon, Anthony. I'm almost positive I did. I know I kept saying I was going to, and I kept forgetting. But I'm pretty sure I did. So, I know you're busy right now, and there's no, don't worry about me. 34 likes. See, that's better. Oh, someone gave me a dislike? Shame on them. But, well, you never know. I've had some people, I think it was like two months ago. Remember there was somebody in the live chat who was commenting about how bad this sucked because it was only for Patreon members. And then I pulled his name from a mystery envelope, which, by the way, he never collected. He never collected. I guess he never came back to find out he won. He would have just been nice. He'd have gotten an envelope. I haven't even opened the envelope. It's still sitting on my desk. I'm going to have to open it tonight. I hope it's gold, just so I could feel better that he got all mad and left and didn't find out he won gold. No. All right, Justin Preet. Well, I'm out of here in just like 3 minutes. So I think y'all have suffered enough with all this. So, and no pay dirt for him. All right, Anthony, glad you saw it. I wasn't sure, like someone mentioned earlier, my memory is not the best. So I have to make lots of notes. Y'all should see when I shoot my videos, I have paper taped all over my wall just because I can't remember stuff. I mean, I will actually forget sometimes when I'm shooting the video whose pay dirt I'm panning. And if I didn't have a spreadsheet of everything about it, I would never remember. It's happened quite a few times where I've been like, this is really good pay dirt. And then I think, and I'm like, well, whose pay dirt is it? And I have to look up at the sheet and say, oh yeah, it's them. No. Thank you, John. Just starting for you, DC firefighter. Barrett with Chappelle, you're too late. You missed the giveaways. I think in my last live show, I had somebody in that live show that was claiming that every post of theirs was that it was a scam and my hidden giveaways were hidden post was a scam and all that, and I banned him. He actually emailed me and complained that I banned him. You know, he said I was making fun of him, and that's why he said that. I said, I told him I never said anything. I told you just wait until I was done with something. It was the last live panning show I did, and he was just going on and on about he couldn't leave a comment on the hidden video and it was a scam. So I banned him. Then he emailed me to say how I gave him a great disservice by banning him and not letting him comment and calling me a scammer anymore. I'm probably older than you, Ed. What are you talking about when I get your age? Hey, Wesley Madsen. Earth Scum. That's right. That's who it was. You remember. Gibby's Treasures. Yep. Yeah, it's one reason because I used to not want to keep my live shows because YouTube lets you make your live shows rewatchable, and I used to not want to do that, but then I realized if I didn't make them watchable later, I would never remember who won the giveaways. So, which would probably be a good thing for me, but horrible thing for y'all, and too many other people do things like that. I want to make sure everyone gets their prizes, so I always have to go back and watch the video and write it all down. I've got spreadsheets for everything. I have to, otherwise I'll forget things. When I do giveaways for my tier awards, just so I can check mark as soon as I fill out and stuff an envelope, check mark that I filled their envelope in. Stephen Blanc. I have very few. I ship out 60, 70 envelopes a month minimum. Or tier rewards. And I've only had like 2 or 3 people complain that they didn't get their envelopes, And that's usually, they usually know it was not me. And it's like their crackhead neighbor that took them. So... 805, what did I do with the Gold Fox Miller table? It's somewhere up there in my attic in a box. 90% of my stuff is still in boxes. So I'm going to try and once it starts warming up, I'm going to try and go through all the boxes. I just don't have a lot of room here to pull boxes out and stuff. So I still have to do my gold cube. I have a new sluice I've been working on, building my own DIY. It's just too cold. Every time when I have time, like the only days it's been warm here are on the weekends when I have my kids, and I refuse to do stuff that's not kid related. So, Well, I'm glad you enjoyed the orange envelope, Eric. Thank John for that. That was, he wanted to do something special just because that's the kind of guy he is. So. Yeah, Stephen LeBlanc gets lost in customs. That's another reason why I try to do as many of my tier rewards in envelopes as possible, because envelopes have a much better chance of going through. But you don't know how many times I get emails from people saying that they're with some other Patreon or some other channel and they want to give away, and it's 3-4 months later and they never even got anything. And if you're shipping something that's like a sluice or something that they won, you get tracking numbers when you ship that out. And 4 or 5 months later, they're like, oh, I shipped it. You must have got it. Well, then give them the tracking number. I know people who've been tier members of other patrons that for 3 and 4 months have never got anything, And it wasn't until they left that the person would be like, oh, hold on, I'll send you all your stuff now. Yeah, Earth Scum. Yeah. No worries, Kathy. Yeah, hospitals usually have the worst internet, and that's when you need the internet the most. Wesley. I don't mind silver in pay dirt. I don't mind coins in pay dirt. I don't mind anything in pay dirt if they tell you. That's my big thing about it is if I order a bag of gold pay dirt that says it's going to have 1 gram of gold and it's got, say, $1 worth of silver in there, I would rather have that $1 worth of gold. Just give me $1 worth of gold in there, just bonus so I get a better ROI. But if the bag says it's going to have silver in it, gold in it, and coins, then I don't mind them as much because you kind of know going into it that you're going to get X amount of gold, some silver, and some coins. So I don't mind those. Like I reviewed somebody a while back that all their bags were treasure bags, and and there were some things in those treasure bags I didn't like, but then again, I don't mind silver. I actually have a little jar of silver here, but it's just, I prefer if it's in the description. I just don't like getting stuff that's not in the description, My main beef, though, is when you buy a pay dirt and someone sends you the little vials, the little pipettes and things like that, because those, they cost 10 or 20 cents. Give me 10 or 20 cents worth of gold. Thank you, DC Firefighter. Don't worry about missing the stream. Yeah, Stephen LeBlanc. Yeah, it's one thing that sucks about having tier members or winners that are overseas is it takes so long for packages to get there. So, all right, 805. Yeah, like the last bag that had a ring. Now, you know what's funny is about that one, that was Prospector Golden Gems. If you read the description on the gambler's bag, it only says gold. It just says you can find, it does the gold and pay dirt thing where it said you could find this much gold, maybe that much gold. Who knows how much gold? But that's all it said was gold. And I found the necklace in that one. But then the 1 gram bag, or the pounder bag that they had, the 2 gram bag, it said you could find treasures in there that were not gold. So if I'd have found it in that, I wouldn't have been, surprised. Because it says you might find other things in gold in the pounder bag. But the gambler's bag just said gold, and yet they put that in there. They could have put more gold. Whatever that was worth. I mean, I know it was silver and some stone. If it was worth $1, they could have put $1 more worth of gold. I mean, it's just, I'm a big stickler for descriptions, which is funny because most people are. They just, for whatever reason, pay dirt they don't think it should be. But if you go buy a car and they just told you it's a car, you're not going to buy it. You're going to say, like, what size engine does it have? What about this? What kind of tires? Is it automatic? Do the windows roll down? Information. You need that before you spend money. If it was free, I wouldn't complain about anything. All right, Brian, glad my package got there quick. I try to ship out all my packages as soon as I do the giveaways. Sometimes it gets a little rough around the weekends, but yeah, my daughter liked the pendant. Yeah, I had to go buy a chain to put it on, so I bought her a silver chain, and she might only wear it when she's around me because I don't know. You know how kids are. They'll tell you, I love it, I love it. And as soon as I get home, oh my God, did you see Dad gave me this? I'm supposed to wear this. Steve Blanc, you're right. Shipping used to not be horrible. I used to sell a lot on eBay and buy a lot of stuff from overseas on eBay. And I used to have a little racket on eBay where I would buy stuff in the US and reship it for people. I had a couple customers that would say, look, I want this, 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 and this, and this. And I would go get it for them, then reship it to them because it was cheap and it was quick. But now you can't do that. It's just so expensive to ship overseas. It's just horrible. Well, all right, everyone. I'm getting ready to go out of here. I need to go get something to eat before I have to call my kids. Thank everyone for joining my live show. Thank you, everyone, for being Patreon members, subscribers, watching my show. I can't tell y'all enough how much I appreciate it. And later tonight or tomorrow, I'll be making a post on Patreon about my bigger, more gold pay dirt that I'm going to be doing for my $50 and $100 tier members. So if you join one of those for a month to get a bag of pay dirt, now you'll get more gold. I should have done this when gold was cheaper, but, why not wait until gold's higher priced to add more gold? So good night, everyone. Thanks for watching, and as always, happy panning. Hold on, I'm catching up on the chat real quick before I go. All right, everyone. Thanks all. I appreciate all you watching the show. And I will be having a video up Saturday, and then my next live show will be next Thursday. We'll be panning something out. I don't remember what we'll be panning out, but next Thursday we'll pan out something. So, and probably tomorrow we'll put the new thumbnail up for the next live show, and you'll be able to see. Watch for the thumbnail next week, the notification from when the next live show is. All right. Thanks, everyone.